What's up, everybody? Well, I got another gameplay video for you guys today, and today we're gonna check out Sandland again, but this time we're gonna do it on the secondary computer here. Now, the Alienware had some issues, but after like closing the game and not alt-tabbing out to obviously check to make sure my recordings work, it seemed to be actually very smooth and not terrible. So maybe that was the problem with it all along, but that's kind of lame. Some people alt-tab out of stuff, so that's kind of weird. But in any case, we'll have to go and see if it does anything weird with this computer, although I don't have to alt-tab for this one. It's just a, what do you call it? I think it's Control-Shift-E, yes, to get Relive to work. And so far, I've only had one driver that just broke that for a little while. So yeah, AMD drivers definitely are not as good as NVIDIA's, but I don't sit here and have nothing but problems with it constantly, no matter what, except on the Alienware. So that's why I can't sit there and say I've never had big problems with AMD drivers, because I definitely did with the Alienware, but I think that's more of Dell's fault, not all AMD's fault, because I think that's the only laptop with that thing in it, you know? So they should be communicating with each other better. And it's more so on Alienware's, since it's their shit, to be like, hey, AMD, make sure all this shit works. Here's everything to do with all the specifications of this GPU. Make sure all the drivers work. That way everybody could just download the newest drivers from the frickin' whatchamacallit without having to disable shit like I did. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Hopefully, this computer will play it quite well, but without any giant stutters or anything, although I think the game kind of just stutters at certain points, kind of like the last game. But besides those, I hope it's a pretty smooth experience. But now, let's stop blabbing and let's get into that game.
All right, here we go with the settings. Looks like this game actually does support ultra-wide, which is cool. I mean, the little cutscenes in between, if I remember correctly, aren't, but most games don't do that, so I'm not surprised about that. Anyway, though, we got everything as high as it will go. So why don't we go ahead and hop ourselves into the game. Here we go. We're in the game, very beginning. I think I'm gonna take me a quick hit. It's been a while. Sounds like my headset's low on batteries, but I guess there's plenty to get me done with this. If not, then I'll just plug it in. Luckily, I can use it USB or wireless. Or technically, I don't even need sound. So I could just record this without sound, but it's more fun to listen to the sound rather than just going, oh, I wonder how I should react to this. All I have to go with is subtitles, you know? Having actual sound, just so much better. That's why I kind of hate having to have no sound making videos on the Ally and the Steam Deck. I could probably stop that if I would just get like an actual TV to hook up to the capture card like you're supposed to, and not just use the window, but hey, it is what it is. I don't really have space for another one. Alright. Definitely still has its stutters here and there on this thing. I was hoping maybe the best of the 3D V-Cache CPUs could handle just no stutters at all, but nah. In fact, I would say it's probably like, I can't remember what place it was in, but it was like middle of the pack or second place probably. Yeah, I think it was probably about second. Because the main computer had a bunch of weird little frame times. It wasn't like it made the game unplayable like the Alienware, but it was still weird. And then the the TV PC was kind of like a mixture of the two. Better than the Alienware, but not quite as good as this computer. And who knows, maybe these stutters would go away if we just limit it to not like crazy esports levels of FPS too. If we just put it to like 120 or something, maybe that'd be fine. That's all you really need for this. Don't get me wrong, I'd love it if it was smooth at 240 or something like that, but I feel like that would still stutter and whatnot. We got a critical. Anyway, that's that for the fight. Just a short fight, just to show you how to fight after all. Alright, let's go give this kid his water. And then we can roll on over and do a little camera recorder gameplay. Good.
王子、スライムのやつが死にかけてます。
He's always on death tour.
うっかり日差しの中で眠ってしまったようで、今ならまだ間に合うかもしれません。
いいけど、どこにいるんだよ。
ポルターと一緒だったそうなので、あの岩場の上ですな。
まためんどくさいところに。
そうそう。
お前、自分の仕事を俺に押し付けてない？
そんなことありません。
ああ、まあいいや。さて、めんどくさいけど言ってやるか。
いやもう。
あ、王子、ちょっとお願いがあるんだ。今度里の外に行く。お願い。
Hell yeah. Probably not a real quest, but I'm gonna grab Dragon Scales.
大丈夫かよ。ほら、水持ってきてやったぞ。
助かった。水を飲まずにどれくらい耐えれるか試してたら死にかけちゃった。
ほどほどにしとけよ。
気をつける。そうだ、俺にこれ。
Got some grade B steel. Well, there was finally a stutter. I was like, wow, so far it's a lot smoother now. I wonder if it was just the recording doing all the stutters, but no.
おい、大丈夫か？水だぞ。
おお。い 他のやつらに水を回してたら自分の分がなくなっちまってよ。
もうちょっとたくさん人間から水を奪っとくかな。
そうしてくれると助かるぜ。礼をしなくちゃな。はい。やあ。
あ、王子、何してるの？
シーフに言われて水を配ってやってんだよ。
そういえばゴブリンが水が飲みたいって騒いでたや。きっと喜ぶね。あれ？
Yeah, so far I'd say in frame time this seems pretty equal to the Asus G15 Advantage. Obviously this gets way more FPS. But they both had about the same amount of lags. As far as the frame time goes. Interesting indeed. Alright, let's talk to this slime.
どうよ、助かりそうか。
まあなんとかなるんじゃね。
助かった。
よかったな、お前。
だからなんでお前そんなに声がでかいんだよ。
王子、ありがとね。
もう日向で寝るなよ。
だよな、今日も暑いもんだ。
空はいつも通りか。ああ、なんでこんな世界になっちゃったかな。
今から50年ほど昔、人間どもの愚かな行動と天変
See, this is one of those examples. I love OLEDs. Black is black.
地上は
So nice.
この大して広くもない。
Anyway though, why don't we go wrap this video on up?
Alright guys, that is a wrap for Sandland on the secondary computer here. It did a pretty decent job. I would say it did in frame times equal to the Asus G15 Advantage. Obviously it did way better in frame rate, but I mean the game was already getting like way more than playable frame rates on even the Asus G15 Advantage, so this is just icing on the cake. And in fact, I would probably limit the frames. It might get rid of some of those stutters. That's usually what I'll do if a game does shit like that. I'll go, okay, it's stuttering all the way down to blank as long as it's not like 52 FPS. I'm not gonna play a game at 50 FPS, but I'll usually go, oh, it maybe drops down to like 120 FPS. All right, well, I'm just gonna cap the FPS at 116 or something like that. And then it'll be like butter smooth frame times and still way more than FPS than you need for like a single player game. Obviously, I'm not capping my FPS in a first person shooter, so if a first person shooter lags like that, I'm just not playing it on this PC. But so far, it's been pretty damn good with stutter and whatnot as far as FPS games go. But in any case, still did a great job. More than happy with its performance, though I wished it wouldn't stutter at all, of course. But other than that, I'm completely happy with its performance. Now I'm curious to see how the other two desktops do. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.